talking about these beautiful Bohemian goddess box braids. Now, just stay tuned and we're gonna get right into this video that way. This style was inspired by a YouTuber named Kendra Kinshay. I really like how she did it. I like what this looks like and the color. I just had to like go all the way because I never go burgundy, and I decided why not, right? On top of that, this style took me about 9 hours, only because I did 2 different methods. I did a crochet in the back, which it didn't work out that well, but it moves, it's flexible, and then I just started braiding from the scalp, and this is the rubber band method. I'm going to leave everything that I used as far as the hair in the description box below, and also the products that I used in the description box. So throughout my entire head, I did some braids that are just regular, and then I of course did the braids that had the curly hair attached to them. I don't know, I just wanted to try something different, see which method works for me, see how it would look, and honestly, I like the style. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm just trying to figure out how long I'm gonna let this stay in because it is synthetic hair and it is tangling up. I do use mousse on it, but I mean, you can't help synthetic hair, you know? But I think it gives it a little spunk in a way because you don't want it to be all flat. You want to give it some little, you know, I'm cute. Look at my curls, look at my braids. Hello, how you doing? Okay. So, yeah, I kind of like it. I did dip that hair that did not have the synthetic hair just to make sure it would not unravel on me. But the other hair, as you'll see in the video, I tied knots at the end so they would not come loose, because you don't want to be trying to look cute and then your little curly hair coming out. So it's like, fix it now. Stay tuned to this video and you will see how I got this perfect, beautiful burgundy style with my little curly hair attached to it. Also, I would like to add that these beautiful lashes are by me, KXtends. So please shop kxtends.com and you can shop and get these beautiful lashes. These styles right here are flirty. Here I'm just showing you the type of hair that I use. This is a Freestress water wave, and the kanekalon hair is from Jumbo Braid. It is MB and burgundy. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Here I'm just going to part my hair so I can go ahead and place the rubber bands into my hair to start this process. Now, you know how you like to have your parts crisp and just right. That's what I'm trying to do here. Then I added some Aunt Jackie leave-in conditioner for my moisture. At the base of my hair, to bring all my hairs and flyaways together, I added some jam, regular hold, just to make sure everything is put together. I then added my rubber band, which you can see that it have been sitting in oil, just to make sure that the rubber band don't pull any of my hair. Here I am adding the jam again, like I said, at the base of my hair to just make sure there aren't any flyaways at the bottom. I get a little close up so you can see even better that jam that's being added, and then adding my rubber band. Like I said, I started doing crochet, so I made my rubber bands loose. However, I ended up just doing regular braids throughout my hair. Here I'm just showing you how many plaits or braids that I have. All right, now we're about to get started with this braid. Here I'm just showing you my 2 pieces. My hair is stretched out. I did cut my hair in half, which I didn't do when I first started, which I did, but hey, we know now. So this is me just putting the hair together to start my braid off. Like I said, this is cut in half. My kanekalon hair is cut in half. So you will see me adding hair throughout the braid just to make sure my hair is all the same length. However, it was not. But I'm happy about that. Here I am adding my water wave hair. So as you can see, it's just like a feed in. I place one part in my mouth to make sure it stays out the way, and then I braid in the other half of the water wave hair. It is a very easy task. You just have to make sure that everything is still intact, like I just felt at that moment. It's not overlapping or anything of the nature. Now here you see me adding more hair, like I said, to make sure that my length of the braid is good enough. Here I'm adding another piece. Like I said, we're going to feed it in. Put 1/2 in my mouth to get it out the way. And feed in the rest of the hair with the kanekalon hair. And we're just going to braid all the way down. You will see that this water wave hair, as I was adding it in, it was just really giving me a hard time knotting and tangling up towards the end of my braid on both braids. But me adding at the bottom is now just giving me that curl that I want to give me the goddess look. As you can see here, I'm just braiding until we get to the bottom, which I'm trying to finish off the kanekalon hair so that the bottom can have the curl of the water wave. And here we have the knots and the tangles. So as you will see, I am going to pick up the scissors at the bottom. You just cut where the little knot is. I maybe should have just cut it off altogether, but I was just really trying to get finished through with that one braid because it was giving me such a hard time. Here I'm taking a piece of the water wave hair to go ahead and tie the knot so that the hair will not come loose. Like I said, half of my hair, well, most of my hair was with the water wave hair, but I did some plaits or braids with just the kanekalon hair, just like I said, to give it 2 different looks. My whole head is basically about 3 or 4 different looks because, like I said, the back I started with crocheting like the YouTuber Shay. Then I started doing regular braids, regular style, how I would normally do a braid. Then it switched over to, okay, let me just do 2 different looks with having the goddess look as far as my curly hair coming out, the water wave hair coming out, then just regular braids, because why not? I mean, you know, trial and error. Now I know. But here we're on to the next braid. Here, as you can see, I had to add hair to my braid to give it more of a definition look. Add a piece of the water wave hair so we can have that curly hair sticking out. Yes, God, yes. God as in goddess braids, you guys. And then we just add more hair to give it length, more kanekalon hair to give it length, to be exact, because I don't want you guys to get confused, especially with the way that I did it. Maybe it could have been an easier way. Maybe I could have just crocheted the hair, the water wave hair, into the braids. I don't know, but this worked. This took me about 9 hours, but the thing was, I ran out of hair, so I had to stop, go get some hair, come back, get it together, stop, get some more hair, get it together. But hey, you know, it worked out. It worked out. Plus, it was by myself, and like I said, I started 2 different ways. So, started one way and ended another. Let's get back to the braid. Here, we just, at the final tip of the braid, thank God this is my last braid. I was ecstatic, okay? Ecstatic. Now, at the bottom of the braid, I'm going to show you also how I tie my knot. And there we have a tangle, but we're going to get through it. The best way I can say is, like I said, with the scissors. Just cut it out and keep it moving, child, because you'll be untangling for a minute. Anywho, we just wrap the hair in a knot, wrap the hair in a knot 2 to 3 times to make sure that little knot stays there and your hair does not come loose. Now, when I did the regular braids, I dipped my hair. So, like I said, most of the hair is dipped that does not have the water wave hair, and then with the water wave hair, it is just a knot tied at the end. Here I'm just cutting off any excess hair on the side because we don't want no hair sticking out at us, right? Yes, God, yes.